Good morning, good morning, good morning. Ting ting for a hug. Good morning. I am so sorry I'm late. I don't have to get up because today is what? Friday. I did not get my test results back, y'all. I did not get my test results back, y'all. They supposed to came back. I called them yesterday and it was like it was a holiday and this and that. I'm like, really? So I shouldn't get it no later than today. So no matter what time I get my test results, I will be making my what? Food, because I'm really looking forward to making me some fish, some baked fish for me. Good morning. Good morning to In the Kitchen with Rob. Good morning, Miss Monica Edwards. Good morning. Hey, this is Graham. I got my coffee. Coffee is long. I'm sorry. No matter what kind of coffee I drink, if it ain't good, it ain't good. If it's good, it's good. Lady Luck, hey, hey. Miss Peoples, good morning, good morning. So thankful, good morning, la la, good morning, Miss, oh, did I say Brenda Holiday, D1. Good morning, everybody. I am, yes, I didn't forget not to cook anything. I am going to cook some. I did not get my test results back. I really don't want to go out into there until I really get my test results back. I don't care. If it comes 4 o'clock in the afternoon today, I am going to make my fish. I am going to make my fish. I told my son when he wake up, take the fish out because I know it's gonna come back negative, and I can go ahead and make me some fish. I'm making me some baked fish. I'm making him um some fried fish. Of course, he like fried fish. And I got my sister flour. My cousin went and got my sister flour. So I got my sister flour in there. Yes, 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 yes. So I can make me some. But I don't have my asparagus. Excuse me. I have real bad sinuses. Y'all got excuse me. And it been draining all night. But I want to blow my nose, but I don't want to blow it. I gotta blow my nose. Look at the roll. I hate blowing my nose. Then I don't have no. I gotta wipe my hands. I try to keep everything. Yes, I try to keep everything with me, like everything. Got hand sanitizer. I got wipes to wipe my hands. Then I got bags beside me because I throw everything in trash. And then I just blow my nose with this. Boom, 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 boom. Go in the trash. Yes, I'm like, I got everything in my bedroom. Like, I'm equipped for everything. I don't care. I had a beautiful day yesterday. How about y'all? How about y'all? Hi, Angie Jones. Hi, TEC. Did I say it right? I keep coughing. I don't know why. My throat, when my sinuses drain, my throat get really, really dry, and it's the worst. And I'm in here listening to some music. I got my music on. I'm in here listening to Life Jennings. I really like him. Got my Pandora on. I'm not watching no CNN this morning. I got some work to get done. And that's it. I got to do a conflict of interest at a job. A conflict of interest at a job. And I got to write out a disciplinary letter because I'm HR. I'm supposed to be an HR person on my little homework assignment. It's not due until Tuesday. I'm not going to start on that until tomorrow because I have an exit ticket to do, I got chemistry to do, and I got ACTs to do. I'm gonna do all they work today. I've been up for a minute. I finished my chemistry. I finished all of my chemistry. I just got to take my other two, do my other two classes, and that's all I'm gonna do for that today. Tomorrow I'll work on that paper. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but she was like, you can make up stuff, you can put it in any type of scenario, however you want. I said, okay. Look at my hair. I'm ready to take this thing off my head. Oh my God. Coffee is so good. Coffee is really, really good. And I told my sister if I get my test results before 12 o'clock, she asked me to be on the couch. I said, sure. If I get my test results by 12 o'clock, sure, I'll come and be on the couch with you. I sure will. So hopefully, I'm praying. I'm like, if they don't call me by 10 o'clock, I'm gonna start making phone calls to myself because the lady was like, because it was a holiday, so they're a day behind or whatever. I'm like, it was the ER, so it should be a day behind. Oh, you just make, I know that. I only made me one cup. I know how to make one cup. Well, a cup and a half because it's like a little bit left, and I know I'm gonna get the last little bit to put in here. Cause this is a little. Actually, this is a little cup. This is like an 8 ounce cup. This is a very little cup. There's stuff dripping all on it. Yeah, it's a very little cup. I like a bigger cup of coffee. I really do. Okay. Now I'm trying to sit up here, make out a schedule to do things for my channel. I told my sister that it's certain things I want to do. Y'all know I'm not really a cook. I'm just learning how to cook. But I know Monday, me and my sister, we definitely, because I already know my testament, definitely on Monday. She said, that's what she said. If she changed her mind, I'm going to beat her up. Definitely on Monday, I'm making my macaroni and cheese. Most definitely. And I ain't even going to lie. If I don't even make it go against her, I'm just going to make it just because. Just because. That's it. Yeah, I am. Because I got everything here. And then, stuff can go bad if you have it for a long period of time. I don't want nothing to go bad. And a lot of these cheeses I never got before. So, yeah, I don't want it to go bad. I got cheeses. I just went and got cheeses because I seen the cheese and I was like, oh, I never had this cheese before. And I was like, let me try it. I went on one of them little things. No, I didn't get my turkeys all back. That's why I'm not in the kitchen cooking. When I called yesterday, because they didn't call me and I didn't get an email, so I called them. And she was like, well, it was a holiday on Wednesday, so they didn't do nothing. I'm like, okay. She did say, you should hear something today. Or if you don't hear nothing by 12 o'clock, call us. And I was like, okay. But I'm going to call her. When I finish my line, I'm going to call about 9:30, 10 o'clock. I'm going to call to find out because I need my turkey off. Like, I already know I'm good, though, because if I was sick, I think I pretty much would know it. I think I might be just having heart because my chest don't hurt. I might just been having heartburns, and nowadays when you don't feel good, what's the first thing everybody say? Corona, corona. And I had my favorite jacket on because I'm kind of cold. I got my window open. I wanted to breathe. I didn't want no AC. I wanted like to breathe outside because it's really nice. The wind blowing, the trees coming down. It's so pretty out here. So I wanted to check it out, and I slept with it open. And when I got out and got out the shower, I put my jacket on. And I got pajama pants on that I remember the pajama pants I bought from Walmart. I can't I got a 2X. I can't fit them, but I'm still wearing them. I'm still wearing the ones I got on there. It's the Halloween ones, and I was like, oh, these so cute. I didn't even know I had no Halloween ones. Yeah, I was really quick. I would have worn them on Halloween. Not Halloween. I mean, it's pumpkin because they got pumpkins on it. It got leaves and it got trees, and it's so cute. They're really cute. And they like hold your stomach and everything. And I got actually these size are 1X, and the other ones I got was a 2X. And when they big, they really big. I was think I got one pair I didn't wear. I think about getting them to my mom. Let her have it because she loves pajama pants. And I don't really want to wear because I don't want to keep on the little. They got a little belt in it, but the belt don't go but so much. But then I need to go the weekend here. Tomorrow is the weekend. I need to go to the. I got a couple of dollars. I need to go to the flea market, and I'm gonna go well protected. This time I'm gonna have this now my mask on. I'm gonna have everything on, and yeah, because I miss the flea market. I like going to the flea market. I'm a flea market chick. I would love to go to a thrift store, but I don't really want to be inside clothing unless it's early in the morning. You know what? I might look into that because people don't go out early in the morning to do stuff. I'm trying. I really don't know if they go out early in the morning. They don't tell me about it. I would love to go out early in the morning. Oh my God, go to the thrift store. Whew. Last time I went to the thrift store, I think I spent like $100 and stuff. And I was like, oh my God, as soon as I got it, after I got it, you know where I went to? The laundromat. Went and bought my stuff to wash and went slammed to the laundromat. Yes, because thrift store be having some marvelous things. Not just the flea market, thrift store too now. Don't get it twisted, they be popular. Mm-mm. Coffee is so freaking bomb. Thumbs up, live screen. Thank you, thank you. I don't know what else. I don't know what else I gotta do. Oh, you know what I said I was gonna do? Wendy's. I was watching my girl. I told you I love that girl. It's so, what's her name? It's oh, it tastes so good. What is that girl name? I told you that I like because I got her macaroni and cheese. Only thing I don't like about her macaroni and cheese, she put bouillon in it. But I said I'm gonna go ahead and try something different. It's so good. It's so good. She made a Wendy's bacon double cheeseburger. When I say that junk looks so good, yeah, it's so good. That's the name of her show. So she made a Wendy's bacon cheeseburger. I was in here. I told my son to go watch it. I said, "Do you want me to make you one of them?" He went away. He said, "Oh, mom, make me one." Man, I went and ordered the box. You order the little box. It's like a box to make your hamburgers, just box, like box. So I said, I'm gonna make that burger for my son. I don't think I can do it with turkey burger, but I'm gonna make it for him. He was like, "You gonna make that, man?" And then she put all this bacon on it. I was like, "Oh my god!" My son kept knocking on the door. I said, "Dude, call me." I called my son dude. I don't know why. He said, "Mom, she put just enough bacon on it. Da this and da. You gonna make me one of them?" I said, "Oh yeah, I'll make you one." So I told him I'm gonna make him one. And I'm not gonna go live making it. I said I need to start putting up videos. Still go live, put up videos. So I'm gonna try to calm my nephew into putting up the video for me. And the word is calm because he be so busy with my sister. It's hard for him to edit to my work and his work. And I try to edit it. If I get my nephew Jackson ought to edit it on the phone, but I won't have a thumbnail. And I want a thumbnail. Jackson don't know how to do a thumbnail. Because he told me, "Auntie, I'll do it for you." If I can't get him to do it, I might just get Jackson to do it, and I just won't have a thumbnail. That's it. I just won't have a thumbnail. Yeah, today is Friday. Thank God today. It don't feel like a Friday though. It don't really feel like a Friday. I keep looking like this because I can look out my window and the wind is just, the trees are just blowing, and I love the fact that trees are blowing like that. Good morning, Miss Wine. I love the fact that the trees is blowing. I don't know if I was missed on miss. I don't know why I said I should have paid attention to the first name. And yeah, 13th. And somebody's birthday today. Who birthday is it? Said it was their birthday today. Somebody birthday tomorrow. I don't remember who it was. Somebody said their birthday was the 13th and the 14th because they asked me to make the macaroni cheese. And I said, if I make it in the middle of the night. But my sister never made hers. She called me, was like, "I didn't make it. We're going to do it together." I said, "Okay." Okay, yours tomorrow. But it was somebody else's birthday. Because you had said, if somebody else had said it was birthday, one was the 13th, one was the 14th, Friday and Saturday. Yes. I do remember a Lord something, just a Lord something. I remember sometime. Yes. Oh, TG Squad. I had to talk to my friend. No, first let me address something. Yeah, I remember yesterday I was talking about my friend, about, the things he talked about. Me and him had a conversation. He said he's not going to disrespect me like that. He said he had talked to his mother. His mother told him the same thing. He said, "Oh, I won't do it no more." He said, "Miss Tia, because I really like you. I want us to be friends." And I was like, okay. That was it. But somebody in my comment, I cannot remember exactly who their name was in my comment. I deleted them and blocked them. I don't even know if they can get back on my channel. Because they said, "You 50, you act like you 15, you just as dumb as hell." It was all types of stuff they put in the comments. And I read it. I ain't gonna laugh. I put a little symbol. I put "thank you," and I put laughing out loud. And I just took it back. I said, "No, I'm not even gonna stoop to that level." I went on the side, blocked them. I said, "Okay, I just blocked them. I don't have time for that." And this person always, and I said I was gonna remember this name. This person, it's a guy. This person's always on my message and leave message. I never respond to him. I just said, "Hey, you watching me? I don't care." But yesterday, I think I was in my feelings yesterday, so I deleted, blocked them. Y'all couldn't see the messages and everything. I was like, "I ain't time for that." Because he's the same one who said, "Oh, every time I see you come on here, you begging for money." Dude, man, get a life. I just blocked him. I just blocked him, and yeah, he can't get back on my page. And I'm like, I don't got time for it. I was like, really? And I really read the comments because I tried to read everybody's comments. Only time I put, I don't know if I reported him, but I pushed a little. It had like three dots beside his comment, and I pushed block. Then behind it, I pushed remove comment. That's all I seen. So that's what I did yesterday. So He always making little stupid comments. Him or this other lady, but she haven't said nothing lately. She had just leave a comment something small, but it ain't nothing to the point that I want to block her. So I just don't um, say nothing to her text or not. I only say thank you or nothing. I was saying that I try to respond to all my texts and replies. When I don't respond, it's because I'm really busy, and I push hard. And sometimes, like yesterday, I was like really busy trying to get this work done, and I was just went down push hard. But I read and I was like, what? Now I do pay attention to it, but I was like, what? Okay. Said I act like I'm 15, you 50, you act like you 15. It was just if y'all would have read it, y'all would have been like, what the? I said, they ain't had nothing, but she watched me. He watched me though, so hey, he can watch me now and probably can't even know it because if I block him, he can't do nothing. So yeah, I don't care. Coffee Bone. Yes, it's because so I wanted to say, I thought about that when I started. Y'all know how I go. I run in and out of conversations. I'm sorry. But I'm going to see if my nephew put my video because I want to make that cheeseburger for my son. Like, he was super excited. Then he said, oh, you going to make the french fries like that? I said, look, you know what? I ain't into making home fries now. Because when she made her home fries, she fried them a little bit. I think it was 2 to 3 minutes. It took them out, stuck them in the freezer, took them back out, and refried them again. I never, ever seen nobody do fries like that. Ever, ever. Hey, Lady D, never seen nobody do no fries like that. I was like, oh, that's interesting. Because she fried it, took them, put them in the freezer for, I don't know, I think, I got to rewatch the video, but I think she put them in for like 10, 15 minutes. And she took them back out and refried them. And I was like, okay, okay. And me being me, I got a deep fry. I will use my deep fry. I honestly use my deep fry. When I make my son fish, I'm not going to use a deep fry. But for my chicken and fish fries, I will use my deep fry. Yeah, she make them real crispy. And I looked at him and was like, oh, wow. He was like, you making I said, baby, I can't do that. I'll buy a bag of fries and fry them for you. But I can't do that. See, I love Michigan. I love to see her cook. Then she made, I just been, and y'all know, I do not watch you. So I watch my sister, and I might glance at other people. I might turn them on and walk through the house because I'm subscribed to channels. I do support them. I might don't physically watch them, but I do turn them on my TV or on my phone, and I walk around the house and listen to them. But now she got me like to the point I go look for her videos. And when I say I really like that video, when I went looking for macaroni cheese, she had so many macaroni cheese. All of them was made so different, which was really good. I was like, yes. Did she? Oh my God, her food she was making was just like, I can't cook like she cooked. But I swear I'm going to try some of her food. Let's see, you got in the air fryer. In the air fryer, you know what? I was remember last week I was at a y'all said I seen an air fryer. I don't have no space for an air fryer. I cannot get any more thing, any other type of equipment. The name of her show, the name it's a YouTube person. It's so good. That's the name of her show. It's so good. She's a YouTuber, and her food is really looks. Oh my gosh, her food looks so good. It really looks good. So now I know I notice I watch her and my sister like I really watch both of them. I don't walk around the house with them. I sit down and be like, okay. And late at night I might turn her or my sister on. And I watch her old videos, my sister old videos, and I'm like, I really enjoy her videos. And she the one, when I seen her do a replicate of Wendy's bacon double cheeseburger, she went and got a regular bacon double cheeseburger and one of them. Man, that jump was so. Wendy, she said Wendy's was good, but hers was better. She did a replicate down to the perfect, but except for she put more bacon. You know, no Wendy's put two pieces, a little piece of bacon. I think it's one piece of bacon they cut in half. They put on there. She had, I think it was 6 pieces of bacon. Then she used Wendy's put 2 pieces of cheese. She used 3 pieces of cheese, which my son loved cheese, so he would like his like that too. And when I was there, she did it with perfection, and I like the fact she grilled her toast first and put it to the side, and she just put the mayonnaise on it like that and the ketchup, and that was it. That's all they put on it, and the burger. And she had the round, she had the square burger thing, and it made me actually. I went out and I actually went out and bought it like, and I'm gonna use the same meat she used. She don't use. She used hamburger meat, but a specific kind. I remember when I see it, but it's in like a pack. And I'm like, yeah, and she goes step by step, and she put the ingredients. Yeah, she does. I love the, and I'm like, I'm gonna make that for my son. Like I told, I'm gonna make that, John. Man, I would. If I would have got my test results, off, yeah, I would have went to the grocery store yesterday because I was like, I've been thinking about making it. Go get some bacon. You gotta have that nice thick crispy bacon. Lately, I've been buying bacon. You just, yeah, she is so good, man. Mr. Brown, I love her. I love her. I don't like too many. I like people on YouTube. Like I watch Be. I like. I'm subscribed to Be Love channel. I watch her, but I don't watch her because I can't. I'm not a TV person, and I try to support everybody. I will put Be Love on and walk around the house. I can't deal with the smacking and everything. And I know Be Love. She's a very nice person, but I just don't watch her. I don't. I put her on, and I walk around the house, and I have my phone on and doing something. I have my music on my phone. That's what I do with my sister. I watch her, and sometimes I get up and walk around with my sister, but I'm watching her. You know, that's my sister. I gotta support her, but I gotta do some of her recipes. And when I say I love the fact she got this little, I even look. I don't know what that thing. I look for. She always wear gloves, and I look for cooking gloves. Couldn't find them. I wanted some blue cooking gloves like she had because I love her cooking gloves. And when she make her stuff, she always use a cooking gloves. I love her knife. I like the fact she put this little, I don't know, this little blue, purple pinkish thing she put down to cut her food up. I don't know what it is. I can't even describe what it is, but I know you cut your food up on it. I'm gonna try trust and believe. I am going to. Oh man, if my test results come back negative, which I already know, I'm going to get the bread. I'm going to get the meat. I already got the cheese, and I'm going to rock. And I'm going to make the. If I get it, I'm going to make it today for my son. Like I'll be cooking all day today because I'm making my fish and I'm going live. But he already know about the families, and I was like, I'm supposed to be making fish for you. He was like, you can make both of them. You can make both. She and yeah, she explained everything. She take her time step. I said, I love her. I like her. I like her. And she did this souffle about a week ago with a whole chicken, and she put stuffing and she put celery, onions. Oh my god! But the thing when she make it herself, my son don't eat everything that I eat, and it would a lot of food would go to waste. And that's the one thing I don't. I don't have no money to be letting food go to waste. I use. I'm okay. I'm not. I'm just. I'm not trying to be negative. I do have faith. Just that so I don't like messing. But you know, if I mess up, it's fine. I'll tell you, hey, I messed up. It is what it is. I don't care. But I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna realize. I really wanna. I wanna go on her channel and make a lot of stuff on her channel, and I'm gonna do some stuff on my sister's channel. I'm just gonna take her and my sister's food, and I'm just gonna be start making it. But the thing about it, they make theirs in a really. Theirs be a lot, and it's just me. I don't eat the food. My son eat the food, or I have to wind up giving it away, or something like that. But because I don't really eat, or I don't eat that much. If I make a sandwich, it's one piece of bread, and I might eat half of it, and I might eat half of it. I might eat the other half for lunch or dinner. I don't eat a lot because because of the surgery. If I eat a lot and I say, oh, I'm hungry, and I eat, my stomach would tell me because it would make me defecate. I mean, it would make me throw up. And I don't try to vomit. Oh, I don't want to do that. So I try to stay in my car. Oh, at CVS. Okay, I never thought about CVS. I'm gonna check it out. I'm telling y'all, I love her channel. Like, and I got the hamburger maker. I posted came from Amazon. It won't be here until they say anywhere between the 18th and the 21st, and I ordered it, but it's supposed to be on express order. That's not express order to me. It's not. Hi, Pamela Stay. That's not express order to me, but it won't be here till one day next week. But when it comes, I love it. Then my sister sent me a hamburger maker because I told her I want to do I want to do Big Mac sandwich. And she was like, "You want to?" I want to replicate the Big Mac sandwich. My son said, "No, don't do that because he don't eat Big Mac. My son don't eat Big Mac. My son don't eat pickles. He don't eat pickles. The only thing he eats is lettuce. He don't eat tomatoes. He was like, if you're gonna make it something that I can eat. So I said, okay, I'll do a quarter pounder with cheese. You know, quarter pounder cheese is really thick. But I told him I'd do a double quarter pounder with cheese for him. He was like, okay, okay. Knowing he's not gonna eat because every time when I made him, the other day I made him something. Every day I made cheeseburgers, and I made bacon cheeseburgers. And I fixed them so he didn't eat two. He ate one. He said the meat was too thick. He was like, Mom, the meat was too thick. And I was like, I didn't use one of the meat things. I was like, it didn't look too thick to me. He didn't like the fact the meat was thick. So I don't only know why I would make him a quarter pounder with cheese. I'm making them a double. I will make him one. But yeah, I'm gonna get my buns. Man, I'm looking to it. I'm feeling lovely, y'all. Man, next week is 4 weeks. Week 4. All my nails broke. This one, I broke this one. I broke this one. This is the only long one. This one. I broke all my nails. I broke all my nails. I don't know what I've been doing. Next week is week 4. I'm happy then happy. I am after week 4 is week 5, then it's 6 and 7 and 8. We out of here. Where I have a break. December 16th can't get here quick enough. December the 16th, where man, I be laying back chilling like yes, popcorn. I love. I'm waiting for December the 6th, and I'm blossoming in all my classes. God is good. No complaints. No complaints. No complaints at all. I can't complain because somebody out here worse than me. Y'all hear my music? 'Cause I'm in here jamming. Who's this? Twister. I'm in here listening to Twister. Twister. I got my music on. Yes, I have 84 watch me, 37 thumbs up. With the rest of my thumbs up. Yeah. Today, I have so much to do today. Because if everything come back, I'm going on my sister's house. So y'all check out. Oh no, today is Friday. Today not Saturday. I think, oh my God, see. I was like, I told her, I said, I'm thinking today it's Saturday, so that's tomorrow. Okay, that's not gonna be happening. That's tomorrow. I'll go over there tomorrow. I'm gonna go over there tomorrow. In between me going to the I gotta go to the thrift store because I need some. I can't buy nothing, but I can go to the thrift store and look. I'm always, you know what I'm gonna go to the thrift store. I am not going to the flea market. I am going to the thrift store. Y'all know what I'm going to the store. I'm gonna look for me a jacket. I'm gonna look for like a vest jacket. Yeah. And once if I get it, and I give me two, I'm gonna go put them in the cleaners. Yes, and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take my bags with me. Yes, and that's what I'm gonna do. I thought the day was Saturday. I am a day early, like really. I said it was Friday. I give my sister China some stuff for the day is at 7 o'clock. She do her Friday store. Okay. See, yeah, I forget about her. I watch her. She'll call me. Yes, I'm watching you. Day tomorrow is bingo and on the couch. That's Saturday. Okay. See, I don't even remember the day of the week. I've been in my room so long. I'm forgetting the day of the week. That's what it is. To eat. What's that gas? Oh, I forgot, y'all. I'm a day behind. I'm a day ahead. Cause tomorrow is Saturday, day Friday. I've been in my room since what Monday, and I'm losing it. That's probably what it is. I've been in my room since Monday, like literally been in my room since Monday. Yeah, and it's probably just driving me crazy. That's what it is. That's probably why I got the days. I'm like, okay, and then my hair even look crazy, y'all. Look at it. My hair look crazy. My hair look crazy. I'm calling these people today at 12 o'clock. It's not a joke. I'm calling him. Yesterday when I called them, I had I got about 8 phone numbers. Like everybody was like, no, you need to call medical record. Okay, when I first called the information desk, I told the lady, she was like, okay, call medical record. I called medical record. It wasn't a number to medical record. It was the number to the 5th floor. Once I got to the 5th floor, the lady said, call back downstairs. I called back downstairs to the medical to the front desk. The front desk said it was the medical record. No, it was the she said, no, this is where you go to get your results for HIV and AIDS and this and that. I said, no, we're in the wrong place. She turned around and gave me a number. The number she gave me was to another lady number, which became a voicemail, wound up being human resources. It was not the right number. So I didn't get, the time I got the right number, I got to the emergency room. The people in the emergency room gave me the wrong number. When it all boils down to it, I finally got through to the young lady. She said, "You in the right place." I was like, "Thank you. Thank you." So I got a number from her, and when I called, I talked to her. She was like, she didn't. She looked on my name. She said, "No later than tomorrow. Call her. I should have my test results. Mine wasn't in that batch." I was like, "Okay, thank you. You have a great day." And I said, "I will be calling you tomorrow." And when I say when you call somewhere, I hate getting so many different numbers. Like it was to the point, oh, 7 4. I look, I know the first three numbers. Just give me the last number. I'm like, I told her, I said, please, please. I said, I ain't called about 8 people. I said, can you please give me the, I just want my test results. I said, I can't see. I just need my test results. And I finally got through. And then she gonna say, call back today, which is Friday. So I was like, okay. And that's what I'm gonna do. Call back today. But I just hate calling the patients. You get so many different numbers. And that's their TT squad. I don't have nothing to talk about. That, but I'm telling y'all, for real. I get my test results about today. I will be coming back live, making this fish. My son gonna eat this fish, whether he wanna eat it or not. And he don't want nothing else with it. Fish. He want a fish sandwich. He'll get him make. I gotta make his tartar sauce. When I fix his sandwich, I gotta do fix the sandwich, put the tartar sauce on it, and the bread. That's how I gotta. I go ahead and fix it. Yeah, I gotta realize because he said he had been cooking for himself since Tuesday. Cause he's in, even though he's in them two in there, they was like, we all had to go get to. I said no, but y'all in y'all part, you in your part. Yeah, nah, y'all, yeah, y'all supers around, y'all can stick out there. So yeah, that's how we doing. Oh, we don't have classes on Fridays. On Fridays it's tutoring, but I don't need tutoring and nothing. Trust and believe. If I need some help, I go. They had tutoring during the week, and you can go, but I'll go. I don't need no help. I don't need no help with nothing. I'm doing all my classes. Got A's in all my classes, so I'm good. One class, my senior seminar, I have a A minus in her class because I got a question on. She gave me a half a credit, 19.5 out of 20. I'm like, really? Okay. Because she said I halfway answered the question. I was like, okay, which I'm not upset. As long as I don't pass out, and I might be, I might say me too much, but I can't pass out with no C. C's is like unacceptable. Like, yeah. I cannot pass out with a C when I tell my son it's unacceptable. I'll tell him real quick, oh no, you can't get no C. Because I know his work. Thank you, thank you. I know my son work. That's why I always tell him, my son is he's very good at math. And when he was in, I think, sixth and seventh grade, he did Chinese, and he's very, very good in learning different languages. And that's the one thing I could say about him. But he haven't spoke Chinese since the ninth grade because they don't have it at his school that he's in now. But he was really good in Chinese and Spanish. He know a little bit of Spanish. He's really good when it comes to foreign languages. Time to pick up. My son pick up really well. I always tell him he needs to further himself in that language, and he always tell me, "No, mom, I don't really like." He don't like doing it, but when they teach him, he catch on so quick. Like he's in Spanish one name, and he loving it, and he's doing really good at Spanish. And I'm looking at him like he helped me with my son helped me with my Spanish one. I passed out with an A. I'm not even gonna lie. I was in there. He was like, "Mom, come on, I got you." He helped. I passed with my Spanish with an A. I'm doing Spanish too. Who helping me? My son. He's really good in different languages. And I told him, if you know different languages, you can get any job in the world. Because they won't even hire you because of your experience. They'll hire you because you speak different languages. I tell him all the time that's good for in a career life because I like the fact for some reason, he catch on to different languages really well. When he started doing Chinese, I ain't gonna lie, he used to bitch and complain all the time. Come home. At the end of the year, when it was time to give awards and stuff, his teacher called me up personally. She said, out of all my students, she said, your son is the best. She said he came in and complained, but she said he called on you like it wasn't nothing. Six, seven, eighth grade, he did it for 3 years. When he was going to Washington Global, Washington Global teach different languages. And I like the fact that they were teaching him Spanish. They don't have it in no DC schools. I wanted to get him further into it, it was too much money. It was too much money, and his grade point average had to be something. My son's grade point average wasn't what they wanted. My son was an A and B student. You couldn't be an A and B student. And oh yeah, and C, he was a C too. He was getting a C in freaking art and like arts or whatever. He didn't do good. He didn't like art. No, he didn't like art. He can't stand drawing. But everything else, because he was on the math team at his school when he was in sixth and seventh grade. He was on the math. I didn't know he was on the math team. So the teacher called me up and said, "Thank you for letting him participate." And I'm looking at the teacher like, "What are you talking about?" Well, I'm on the phone looking at her like, "What are you talking about?" She was like, "Kyrie on the math team." And I was like, I had no idea my son was on the math team. And he told me his exact words. I didn't want to tell you, Mom. He said, because you get overexcited. Then if you come, he said, Mom, you act so ghetto. You act so ghetto. He said, you'll be yelling for me. I'm like, I'm happy for you. Like, I will be really happy for you. My son don't like for me to come to none of his events because he said I ghetto. Because I'm like, you know, some chin. He used to play football. Man, had my bullhorn, had my flag with his name on it. And I was on, my sister went a couple of times, but me, I was mainly the one, because, you know, I'm a single mom. I was always at my son games. And to the point that he was like, Mom, I can't tell you. She stopped telling me about his games. He said, I'm going to stop telling you about my games because you're the loudest one in the bunch. I said, no, them other people over there. He was like, Mom, it's about 10, 15 of them. It's just you by yourself. I'm like, I don't care. So, yeah, he didn't stop. He didn't like for me to come to this game. But I remember one of the games he got knocked out. When I said I was the mama bear, I think I was like on the third row. It was the guy. My son had did a play. My son played two positions when he played football, and my son is a big dude. And he's six. My son he's 6 feet. He's 6'1", something like that. I know he's 6 feet, something like that. And at the time, I think at the time he was like 5'10", 5'11", and weighing what 208 at the time. And he was playing. I think he was playing defensive line at the time. He always played two positions with Albert because they called him in. And he had knocked the other team out. He had knocked and got the ball or whatever. And when he was walking away, two of the dudes went up behind my son and knocked him out. They hit him. Let me remind you, and I'm not saying that we were playing against a white thing. One of them fancy schools up northwest. I cannot think of the name of the school. We wasn't too many it was a lot of cocaine. Wasn't too many black people there. And they didn't call the foul against the dude. But I think I was on the third row. I jumped over the fence because my son was not responsive. The the doctor was on. The doctor was over there. They had to put some stuff on because they really knocked him out. They took my son out the game. After that, they got to fighting. My son got put off the team for like a week because once my son came through, he realized what the dude did. But his teammates had already started. It was just like they were fighting because they hit him, and then when they didn't call it, when they went back on the field, they was out for revenge. Like they were real mad because they was like, oh, they knocked him out. And when I say they knocked my son out, he was out. When I tried to go run on the field and I jumped over the fence, they stopped me, y'all. They like, you can't go no further. I'm like, that's not fun. I'm trying to get around them. Do it. Like, no, you can't, because if you go out there, all the way out there, they're going to stop the game all the way. So I went back and said, and I was like this. And everybody was like, well, y'all got to tell her son doing da-da-da, because it took a minute. He wound up being okay. He was okay. But it was the fact they had knocked him out and they had hit him after the game. After the play, they hit him. They didn't hit him during the play. It was after the play because they was mad because my son had got the ball from the other team, made him fumble and all whatever he made him do. And I think after that, I told him I stopped going to his games because I couldn't deal with it because he was mad because I ran on the field. Because his friends said, yeah, your mom ran up on the field. The game was almost over. And I was like, I'm going to see about my son. I don't care about nothing. I'm going to check on my son. So that's how that went. So I stopped going to games after that because, yeah, I'm going to go. So, TT Squad, I don't have much to talk about today. I know I'm talking. Excuse me. I got to feel me my sinus. I keep saying I don't have much to talk about, but I'm still talking, right? Some kids can be so cool. But when I say, if y'all ever really pay attention to my son, he be on my sister blog. My son is a big dude. Like, we go places, he look like he about 22, 23. My baby ain't but 16. He looked like that when he was 15. He ain't but 16. When we always go look for jobs or something, they always say, oh yeah, we're here. When they look at finding high heels, they be like, oh no, we can't do this, we can't do that. Yeah, I feel better. My son, I got really, 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 really bad sinuses. When I say my nose drain, and I got, it's the worst when it gets to draining. Like, I got some medicine. Did he get? Oh, do you want? We gonna talk about the job, okay? Y'all went with me when I took my son to the job. The lady told him to call back in 2 weeks. I teach my son when you go on an interview, you take the lady name, you take write down stuff. He knew what to remember. When he got in the car, he put it in his phone. When the 2 weeks he had it set for the day before of the 2 weeks, it went off. He came in here and said, Mom, tomorrow will be 2 weeks since the lady said she was going to call me in 2 weeks because she wanted me to bring his social security card and get it, make sure he had his uniform and pants and everything. We like, okay. My son called her. The lady was rude to him. He's in here on the phone. I was mad. I'm not even gonna lie. I said because she was rude. She was unprofessional. She was getting smart with him and everything. And he was like, Mom, I need a job. Don't do that. I was like, okay. And I'm listening. He got on intercom. I'm listening because I'm still telling him, writing down little words for him to say to respond to. She was rude. She said, if I told you 2 weeks, call in 2 weeks. He said, ma'am, it is 2 weeks. He called the lady by her name. She was like, well, I didn't tell you I was going. She was just rude. She was just freaking fucking rude. She was rude. And I told my son, I'm glad she didn't call back because if she act like that towards you in an interview, just imagine how she treated her staff. That's why she don't got nothing. But he was like, Mom, you got to do what you got to do to get a job. I said, no. I said, this your first job. You do not need to be nowhere with somebody just like that. When I say, and he's still mad, 'cause he still be trying to get me to take him back up there. He called back and talked to another person. The dude told him to come up there. I said, I refuse to take you up there. I refuse to take you up there because first of all, you called that lady in 2 weeks. You did your part. She was fucking rude. She was rude. And my son, he's so pressed for a job. And I say pressed because he's 16. He want his own money. And I understand that, but I'm like, you don't go to a job for your first job having somebody disrespect you. My first job, I loved it. I want you to be at a job that you love. I don't want you to be at no job that you don't love. Because if you're at a job you don't love, you will not do your best. And if you're at a job with somebody disrespecting you and saying smart stuff to you, you're going to react because you have my attitude. I know you. And I'm telling you, I know you. I said, the lady was rude to you. When he got a motherfucker out the phone, he was mad. He was like, man, she was so nice. I said, yeah. He said, but see, that's the stuff you got to put up when you're in a job position. That's why you got to go high. But I said, he was like, but Mom, just let me get in the door. I was like, no, I refuse to take him back. No, I'm not taking him back. I'm not taking my son back nowhere where nobody can disrespect him. I'm not doing that. No, no, no. Mm-mm. He'll ask me every Sunday, can I take, because you got to go up there on Mondays to get interviews. He'll ask me every Sunday. I'll be like, no, I can't do that. No. I can't take him nowhere that, no. Mm-mm. And I'm kind of mad because he's 16. He really wanted to work. And when I was 16, I've been working since I was 14. And I got a summer job when I was 15. When I turned 16, I went and got a real job. I love money. Summer job wasn't, and I like the fact he want to work. He want his own money. But you can't have nobody disrespecting you like that. I'm not having it. I seen this lady on Facebook, and her daughter boss would not pay her money. The mother went up there fighting the lady. I don't want to be that person, cause I'm bigger than that. I'm very bigger than that. I'm very bigger. Good morning, Mr. Montgomery. Good morning. I'm very very bigger than that, so I'm not gonna be that person. I just sit back and I just chill. But I know he want a job. Okay? And I wish I had money enough because I'll give him a job. But it is what it is. So he's kind of upset like that. But you know what he told me? He said, I hope this year you and Aunt Tanya don't mess up my summer job since I didn't get a real job. Because for 2 years in a row, we was trying to get my son a job. The first year, they said he didn't go to orientation. And I wrote letters and did everything. They didn't give him a job. The second year, they said that we did not do the paperwork. And I went, and I couldn't go to them to give me anything because COVID started. So They was like email. I emailed them everything. They still say they didn't get the emails, and so he didn't get a job for 2 years in a row. He didn't get a job, and he figured, and that's all he kept saying. When I turned 16, I'm getting a real job. I mean, it is what it is. When it's time to get a job, it's time to get a job. And people, I did his little by him doing interview. I mean, doing applications. He gets all types of emails for jobs, but he can't do them jobs because he's 16. He's 16. I'm looking at my. I hope his third year is a charm. I'm praying he get his job. I'm doing everything early. When they say summer job, he told me he don't want meal time though. He said he gonna do it himself. I'm doing it myself because the first year I did. The second year my sister did his application. He said he doing his own. He know how to, my son know how to fill out an application. He know how to answer questions. And nowadays when you do jobs, you gotta take a what kind of test is it? You gotta take a reading comprehension test. So yeah, he know how to do all that. So I'm gonna go here and let him go for it. And when he get a job, I'm just gonna support him. But I'm gonna be that mom who be there first 3 4 months. Yeah, I'm gonna take him. I'm gonna pick him up till he gets to the point that he make enough money. Hey, I'll pick you up not all the time. I'm not gonna do it all the time. I'm gonna do it sometimes. But the first 2 3 months, I'm gonna take him and pick him up until he can save money. Then I'll pick him up. Oh, he might work 4 days a week. I might pick him up 2 days a week. 2 days a week, he might have to take. I'm gonna take him every day, but picking him up. I'm gonna do my part. But I want him to learn responsibility, how to get from one place to another place. Cause my son don't know nothing about no buses. I'm not even gonna lie. If he go to his school right now, I don't think he know what bus coming in, but I don't think he know what bus to come to get home. And I know that's not good, but I never been one that had my too much stuff goes on the bus. And I let my son catch the bus one time. Man, I'm gonna tell y'all about this story. I know I said I don't have nothing to do today. Y'all today has nothing to do. We gonna chill out. My son, this is the first time I ever let my son catch the bus. I think my son, he used to beg me, crying, Mom, let me catch the bus. He was in the fifth grade. I don't know how old you is in the fifth grade. I let him get on the bus. I followed the bus all the way to his school. I followed the bus all the way to the school to make sure he got there. And when he got off the bus because it was like, well, I used to live where one bus would take him there. It was less than 10 minutes. But I don't know, I can't remember the name. I think it was the 54 or the 70 because I live in Southwest. And I followed the bus. I'm not even going to lie. I followed the bus. But the thing was, hey, as long as I could follow the bus, you cool. I did it for like a week. And I picked him up. Okay. I think about 3 weeks later, I stopped following the bus. He had to FaceTime me the whole time he was on the bus. He used to be mad. People looking at me, somebody gonna steal my phone because you got me FaceTiming. And I was like, okay, so I stopped doing that. I just like to the point that I'm like, okay. When I said to go pick my son up, I couldn't be in front of my son's school. I had to park on the side of my son's school when I dropped him off or pick him up because he didn't want nobody to know that his mom was picking him up because all his friends was getting on the bus. And I was like, you ain't get on the bus with no people. No, I only live around your way. Why you want to get on? No. That's what I was telling him. I would never let him do it. So this particular time, I let my son. I hope you get it. I hope you get your voice back. I really do. That's the worst thing to do is lose your voice. You got the flu shot. That's why I ain't getting the flu shot. I supposed to went and got the flu shot. My doctor made a appointment to get the flu shot. I ain't going to get no flu shot. So, okay, I let him catch the bus that morning. When he got to school, he called me mom at school. I said, let me see the security guard. Because kids play hooky. See the security guard. When he got to the school, they take their phones. Okay. He got old. I let him catch the bus home. Worst mistake of my life. My son said, Mom, the bus driver was a new bus driver. She got lost. I jumped in my car, literally could not find the bus. My son was on the bus, Mom. I don't know where I'm at. He kept sending me pictures because the lady was lost. He kept showing me, he was going live. He was showing me where he was at. I was like, I don't know where that at. But I did when I calmed down and he showed me where I did. But it was just that I was so upset because I couldn't find my baby. Like, I can't find him. And I'm like, that's my baby. I'm trying to find him. So I'm driving around, looking, he talking to me, he crying, and I'm talking, I'm like, oh my God, I'm coming. When I finally caught up to him, here go my apartment, here go the bus. I drove in front of the bus, got up on the bus, got my son, went off on her. My son was crying because she didn't know. I was talking. I even talked to her. She didn't know where she was at. It was just him and another child on the bus because I live close to the end of the line. I'm at the end of the line, and when he started, I'm at the beginning. When I say I was so mad at that lady, I was so mad. I never let him catch the bus after that. Never. I went and got him. I was like, you were never gonna. But I said, how did you get lost? You were right there on M Street, and it was like M Street right here. Only thing you had to do is come down the street. She took a turn. It was just crazy. When I say I got my son was like, Mom, one never catch. He ain't want to catch the bus for like 2 years. I was so happy. But I ain't even gonna lie, I was upset. I jumped on the bus, got on her shit. Look, the little boy asked the other little boy was on there, where you live at? He said up the street around the corner. I parked my car. I walked him up the street around the corner because the bus driver had to call her supervisor because she was so behind. She didn't know what to do. She was new. But they supposed to take people through this shit. But once I calmed down, she was there. I went back to her and I apologized. I was like, this is my first time ever let my son catch the bus home. I let him catch it to school, but it was my first time letting him catch it home. So I was like really live in my feelings, like he couldn't tell me where he was at, and I did not know where he was at. And when I say I was driving around like a bat out of hell, man, I was trying to find my baby. I was like, he never asked me to catch the bus home after that. He didn't mind catching the school. He never wanted to catch it home. And that's when he said, Mom, when you pick me up, can you pick me up on the side of Subway? So he said, I'm going to stay outside, talk to my friends for a little while. Then I'm going to walk around the corner like I'm going to catch the bus. And that was our little thing. For they wouldn't know he was catching the bus because they lived uptown. And he didn't live uptown. He lived right down the street. But he would have catch a different bus from them. So he'd sit and hang out with them. I'd be sitting in my car. He'd sit there about 20, 30 minutes. I didn't mind because he a teenager, but he not a teenager. He was young. He wanted to feel like, hey, he had some type of responsibilities or whatever. But yeah, that's how I had to do that. That was like real that was the day I didn't want my baby catch no bus. I was like, no. Too much stuff happened on the bus. Like when I used to go to school, I used to catch the bus, I used to walk. I used to go on the X4, the X3, then get on the 90 bus, go on the 70 bus, the 54, the 62, the 64. I was a bus person, the 92, the 96, the 94. I was on all the buses. I was on the S buses, the S1, the S2, the 34, the 32. I was a bus person. I knew about the bus. I knew how to get around on the bus because my mom didn't have a car. So I knew about the bus. I always had a car. I had a car since I was 17. I had a car. So, and I always rode. So when I had my baby, he never really got on the bus. Are you? I don't even know everything on here playing. I'm just got it on. And yeah, that's why I say my son don't know nothing about us. It's like it's a bus come out here somewhere around here. He know about it, but the first time I ever took my son, I didn't take him on a subway. Who was it took my? I think it was my nephew. Michael took my son on the subway. Michael came back and said, I would never take your son. So my son never been on Escalade before. I think Tyreek was about 5 or 6. My nephew said Michael said Tyreek cried so bad. He didn't want to go on the elevator. He said I had to carry him down the escalator, up the escalator. And I tried to tell him, saying he was scared. He never been on it. My son has been on the train now. Because before this corona, I let him. Oh my God! It took me a minute to let him start going to that mall. What is that mall that everybody goes to? And it's a train. The blue line takes you there. Logo. What is it? It's a mall. What? It's a mall. He goes. It's a Logo. It's a mall that you go to, and I know it's closed. And the subway takes you there, and he started catching the subway, and I take him to the station and pick him up. He been on the subway now, but at one time he wasn't even on the subway. I don't know what was going on with me, but it was so much. When I came to know my son, 1,000. She said something about 1,000 people. I seen part of it, and yeah. So I have to. You know what? I did, and this is the thing. I actually was pregnant twice. I was pregnant in 2001, and I had a miscarriage. And I didn't know I was. Next time I was pregnant, I knew I didn't know I was pregnant with my first child, but I knew I was having a miscarriage because it was I had just left my job. This is the crazy story. I was working. This is where I was working at Grand Park. I think I worked at Grand Park for like 3 weeks. I was at work and I told them, I said, I don't feel well. I gotta go home. The lady said, well, if you go home, that's called a jaw abandonment. I said, it's not called jaw abandonment because I'm sick. I said, something going on with me. So I clocked out and went home. Went home, went to sleep, woke up the next day, called off. I think I was sitting on my front room couch. I had this pretty black front room couch. I had a entertainment center. I'm sitting there watching TV. I got these red bad cramps. Blood just started shooting down my leg. Blood was just everywhere. My sister, Tanya, lived upstairs. It was her and Michael. It was her and Michael and Joshua. And I think maybe Fufu. I think Fufu too. She had them. I think she had them four. And I called. I said, Tanya. I said, I think I'm having a miscarriage. She was like, you pregnant? I said, I guess so. It was so much blood. She said, well, call the ambulance. I said, okay. I called the ambulance. She came downstairs. I got up, opened the door. We was like, where's all this blood? Because when I say I had a lot of blood. So they wind up taking me to the hospital. Back then, it was called Hadley Hospital. They took me to Hadley Hospital in 2000. It was a Hadley Hospital. They took me there. They was like, well, Miss Waller, you pregnant? And I was like, who, what? They was like, you pregnant, and we going to give you this test to make sure you're not pregnant in your tubes. And if not, we're going to give you a DNC. I wasn't pregnant in my tubes. They came with this thing about this long time they going to stick up with me. I kept telling them, no, you're not. But they had to check, so I let them check. They was like, oh, you're not pregnant in your tubes. They said, well, we got to give you a DNC. They prepped me, gave me a DNC. I had no idea I was pregnant. And when I went back, I gave my doctor, I went back to work. The lady was like, oh, I'm truly sorry. I never went back to that job. I never went back. I resigned from that job. I did my 2 weeks out. I mean, I went back, but I did my 2 weeks out, and that was the end of that. And bang out. That's my first, and my Tyreek actually is my second. I didn't know if you have a miscarriage, you count that as a pregnancy because I just tell my doctor, oh, I've only been pregnant once. And the lady was like, have you ever had a miscarriage or anything that's considered pregnancy? I never knew that. So yeah, I've been pregnant twice. But my thing was, I know you asked me, I did wanted more kids. I honestly did. My son used to ask me all the time for a brother or sister. But once he found out where kids came from, he don't want nobody to ever touch me like that. Because I had to tell him about the birds and the bees. And once he found out about the birds and the bees, he was like, my daddy did that to you. And me being me did not tell him about the birds and the bees. That's what I tell him. Go look it up on the internet. Why did I tell him that? Worst mistake ever. He came back screaming, hollering. And I was like, what are they showing you? When they show, I was like, oh my God. They show you the real stuff. Like, they show you the real stuff. I had no idea. Had no idea. He didn't want none of them. I called my brother. I called my cousin. I wanted them to tell him about the birds and the bees. He kept saying, I said, I even called your father, and I don't even like your father. This I said myself. He said, oh, okay, your daughter went on the subway for the first time. She was in London. And I didn't read it. I was trying to read bits and pieces. And he said, no, I don't want nobody to tell me about that. I want you to tell me. He said, because my son tell me all the time, I'm his mom and dad. When Mother's Day come and Father's Day, I always get something on Mother's and Father's Day. Because he always tell me I play both roles. I'm both. And I was like, trying to explain to him when I didn't know how. I think I knew how to explain to a world more better. But he didn't want nobody to tell him. So I figured, hey, look it up on the internet. Worst mistake. Don't ever take your child to look nothing up on the internet when it comes to knowing about the birds and the bees and stuff. They put pictures up there. My son came in here screaming. I think my son was like 11 and 12, something like that. I'm gonna say 12 to 13. That's when I told him I would never do that again. Never. I said I would find a better way to tell. Well, he knew about the birds and bees, but ever have another child, I would find a better way to tell him. He didn't want my brother. I called my brother. Everybody was willing to talk. My son didn't. No, no, he didn't. He wanted me, and I actually kind of like it because my son he comes and tell me everything. He talks to me about everything, and I like that. And he talks to me. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay, she said she had heart conditions. I didn't know that. Okay. And yeah, I don't. No. And once my son found out where that came from, he was like, I don't want nobody to touch you like that. My daddy did this and did that to you. Oh no. So no. I kept saying before I turned 40, I wanted to get pregnant. I'm 50 now. I one day get pregnant. But I wanted at least 2 kids. I did want 2 kids. I wanted two. But I'm happy with that one. But I tell my son all the time, if I would have had another one, you would have to share. Just think about it. You don't have to share. Then he would have to share me. But sometimes I wish I did have another one because I like for my son to have that person bond. He bonds with with the other. He got a play he got a half a brother. Excuse me, but he don't really talk to him. Bye, Pamela. Say you leaving. Have a great day. Yes, I've been on here for an hour. Ooh. And I came on here and said I didn't have nothing to talk about. I'm talking about I could run on y'all. I'm just so. But you know what, TT Squad, I do gotta go because it's 9:37. I want to call these people and find out about my test results. I can find out about my test results. I can cook the fish. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta put the fish on my son. So guess what? Like, share, subscribe, TT Squad. If you don't know, you should know. Check out who? Soul for Tea. Soul for Tea. She got her original. She got a slicey. Her original is $10. Her slicey is 12. You become a lit member for $1.99 to 11 with tags. On Mondays you get a live. On Thursdays you get a award. Video. I got my video yesterday. I didn't get it till late though, but I got it yesterday though. She said, I got it late yesterday. But like, share, subscribe, TT Squad. Y'all enjoy y'all what? Friday. And I will be back later, y'all, because my test results gonna come back negative. So I'm gonna come back and make the fish. Yes.